What is going on, everyone? Today is August 6th, another Wednesday, one of my favorite days of the week. And welcome back to the Pull List with Ryan. And today is a very light pull list for me. Leslie is here as well. We're currently at our... Well, is this your favorite LCS?
I would say it is, yes.
Okay, this is my favorite LCS in California. It's the Pulp Fiction in Long Beach, California. Here, I'll show you a little bit of it. If you guys are ever in the area, this place is so good. Oh my God, we're about to get hit. Oh. We're good. Anyways, I really love this place. It's clean, it's organized, and their trade paperbacks and their omnibus compendiums, they're all in great quality. But my favorite place, let's see if you can get a chance to see it, but it was in Idaho. Shout out to our friends Christian and Maria.
Shout out. Love you guys.
Love you. It's called the Collector's Outpost. I'll show some pictures and some B-roll here. They basically had a coffee shop in the comic book shop, and there's also all their coffees was named after like a superhero, like Star-Lord or Princess Leia.
You would think that we would have something like this here in California. Like, we live off of coffee shops here.
No, exactly. And
it's so weird that there's nothing, especially like Southern California, I feel like.
There might be places like in LA, I'll do my research, but that place is so nice, so big. Meridian, Idaho is the way to go. If you guys live there, check out Collector's Outpost. So good. Anyway, we're going to get into our pull list. Leslie, you can go first, and she does have the shortest list for the week.
I only have one. I will be looking for Sisterhood, A Hyde Street Story, number 2. I have it on my phone, but we'll show a photo of what it looks like so you guys get a better visual. I have the first comic. I haven't even read it, to be honest. I was kind of in like a reading slump after Gotham City Sirens ended, so that made me really sad. But I'm only 2 issues behind, so we'll be fine. That's my only pull this week. I am going to be looking at Lilith just to see if they have it here. I kind of want to flip through the pages and see if that's something I want to jump into or not. So we'll see.
Yep, and as always, she will look for some back issues for...
Correct. Back issues for Beneath the Trees. Yeah, I will take any back issue that I find at this point. However, I do really, really want to find the variant cover where I can't remember which issue it was, but it has like it mimics like the Sinister like movie cover.
Okay.
We'll find a photo and we'll post it, but it's really cool. So if any of you guys know where I can find these back issues, or anybody knows where, like, that specific variant cover is, I need to have it. Like, that's the one that maybe I'd pay a little bit of money for, not gonna lie.
Sheesh. She has good luck at this comic book shop, Pulp Fiction. That's where she got her back issue of issue number 6, Beneath the Trees, right?
Right, and then I bought the trade paperback here, too.
Cool. So, before we go in, I'll show you my pull list. Can you hold this real quick? Thank you. I've never had this angle before, but let's see. So right now, I only have 3 comics in this week's pull list, and that is Absolute Superman number 10. I did hear some reviews about this specific issue not being the greatest. I'm a little nervous because this is a really good run so far, but if it's not that great, that's okay. I'll still read it. Next one is Captain America number 2. The first Captain America was the first Captain America comic I've ever read. I thought it was really good. A lot of people who were talking about this comic specifically was saying it's just like a regular old Captain America story. But to me, since I'm new to comics, and if you're new to comics, I really recommend reading the first issue of this Captain America run. The next one, I don't know if I'll purchase it because I haven't fully caught up in the One World Under Doom series. I'm currently still reading issue number 1. There's just so many characters that I'm not super familiar with, and I just need to reread it again. But currently we're on issue number 6. I have 1 through 4. And then at this shop, I haven't picked up 2 comics on my pull list, and that is Absolute Batman number 10 and Superman Unlimited number 3. I do hope they have it for me because last time they switched like platforms for ordering, so they didn't have it last 2 weeks ago. If it's not here, it's not in the end of the world, but I'm really excited to get these pulls. And then some pulls I might get from last week, since I did have a tight budget last week, is Out of Alcatraz number 5, since you all saw I gave it to Andres last week. And then News from Fallout number 2, maybe. Or we'll see. Maybe I come out with something else. But I'm really excited to take you guys in there, show you some show you a little bit of the shop because it's a beautiful shop here in Long Beach. Shout out to Scion as well for recommending this place. So we just wrapped up at Pulp Fiction. We got most of our comics there. I'm still missing a couple, but we're gonna go to another comic shop. So we're gonna do double stop today, a double pit stop at what is it called? Amazing Comics here in Long Beach. But we gotta take a pit stop here at our lovely Panda Express. Box to all the Formula One fans here. Shout out to the Dodgers as well for winning yesterday, 12-6. We get 50% off our Panda Express plate. So instead of $12, it's $6, which means I get a free comic. Girl math. All right, so we are at pit stop number 2. This is the first time this has happened since I started collecting comics. I don't mind. Pulp Fiction is a great comic book shop. It just didn't have my one of my issues that I was looking for because I came in late, 12 p.m. What did I expect? They opened at 10. So
Rookie.
I know, rookie mistake. I was busy, but we are here at Amazing Comics in Long Beach. Pit stop number 2 at Amazing Comics was a partial success. Leslie got what she was looking for. I got another comic that I'm giving to Chris, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But I still did not find Out of Alcatraz number 5. Andres, if you're watching, I may have to take it back from you. I'm just kidding. But I really do hope I find Out of Alcatraz number 5 next week. I'm gonna have to try to go to multiple comic book shops next week. We'll see. So that wraps up the video today. We visited 2 comic book stores for the first time on the Pull List with Ryan YouTube channel. So you got to see us go to 2 stores. My favorite, Pulp Fiction. Like I said, nothing against Pulp Fiction. They didn't have all my comics, and that's because I showed up at 12:30. And so that's what happens to all the new comic book readers. If you don't show up right when it opens, sometimes they may not have your comic that you're looking for, but it's all good because I'm going to place an order shortly after this video while I'm editing. I'm going to place the order for Out of Alcatraz number 5 so I don't have to worry about it. And this is Leslie, so she's going to show you her pulls before we wrap things up.
So when we were at Pulp Fiction, I couldn't find Sisterhood, so I didn't get that there. But I keep seeing this every time that we go to the comic book shop, and I know somebody in the comments will give them a shout out. Oh yeah, if you can maybe pull that up real quick.
Really quick.
But Feral, this comic keeps haunting me. Not in a bad way, but like I keep seeing it everywhere. There's a lot of really good reviews online, and at first I didn't think like this would be something I'd be into, but then one of our subscribers suggested this, and ever since then it's kind of been sitting in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
What's their name?
shout out to
Comic Collection Agency 7581. Shout out to you because your suggestion definitely sat in my head. So I was able to back issue hunt issue number 1. So I found this at Pulp Fiction. Sorry, it's a little glare. And then I found issue number 2 also at Pulp Fiction, which is really cool. I got to buy both. And then this one, I think it's signed. Maybe you can see at the bottom here. It says Eve Rodriguez. So I haven't really looked into much, but I'm assuming it's like an artist or a publisher. But yeah, thank you for the amazing suggestion. We love when you guys suggest new comics and new stories. So keep it up. Keep telling us what we should read. And then I was able to get Sisterhood issue 2. It's not the cover that I wanted, but it's still pretty cool. I love like creepy comics like this. So I was able to get this at amazingcomics.com in Long Beach. So shout out to them.
Nice. What a pull. You went from only purchasing 1 comic to 3. And
this is just how it is.
That's the best part. That's the best part of collecting comics. And for me, if you can hold the camera. Also, shout out to Leslie for driving.
I know.
If you like this angle better, then comment down below, because then she would have to drive in order for me to be at this angle, for me to sit this way.
I don't think they like that angle.
We'll see. I was really sleepy, so I had to take a nap. All right, so here are some pulls. This is all going to be from Pulp Fiction, by the way. Absolute Superman number 10. I'm so excited for this. So far, every issue has been a banger. I saw the review for this. I'm not going to let that get to me because I'm new to comics, so it's going to be great regardless. Number 2, I had to wait for this. Something happened when Pulp Fiction switched platforms for the pull list. So I'm a little late on this, so I'm going to catch up on Superman Unlimited number 3. I've read 1 and 2. They're pretty good, not as good as Absolute Superman, but before the Superman movie came out, I really wanted to dive deep into the Superman comics, so this was the latest run that came out. Next, one of my favorite Absolute series, Absolute Batman number 10. Again, I had to wait for it because of that issue, but now I'm going to be fully caught up, and this is when Absolute Bane comes out. Well, he came out at 9, but this is already a really good cover. For a cover A, this is fire. Next is Captain America number 2. I actually got the last copy. If you pay attention in the video here, I was able to grab the last copy of this. And if I didn't get this, I could have ordered it, or I would have gotten Amazing Comics. I had plenty of these Captain America 2s. I really recommend reading Captain America, especially if you're new to comics, just because this is, again, an origin story of Captain America. A lot of people don't really like it, but I do since I'm new to it. And finally, this was a recommendation by Andres. It's Wolverine by Chris Claremont. I believe this is just a one-shot comic. Basically, it could possibly be a reprint from the past. It's an older style comic, so I've never read a Wolverine comic. I'm excited about that. And finally, at Amazing Comics, I didn't find out about Alcatraz number 5, but I got another copy of Speed Racer number 1, and this is for Leslie's cousin. I would argue my cousin first before Leslie.
Wow. He claims my cousins all the time.
Yeah, so Chris, this one's for you. Well, technically, you can just hold on to the copy that I gave you. But this is a banger, everyone. 5 out of 5 stars. So if you're going to read an indie comic, this is a really good one. It's like an anime style comic. Other than that, I really appreciate you all for always commenting, subscribing if you're new. And like I said, this is the first time we took a recommendation in the comments, and Leslie's going to be excited about Feral. I'm going to read Feral, so shout out to you. Comic Collecting Agency, 7587? Did I memorize that? Oh, if it's not right, here's the correct name. I tried to memorize it. But again, thank you so much for always tuning in. I'm going to try to do this every week. We'll see if it goes live on Wednesday. My upload speeds at home is very slow. We're going to grab a coffee. I'm going to edit the video and hopefully post today. If not, tomorrow on Thursday. But I will see you next week on The Pull List with Ryan. Peace.